Captain, before we step onto this scene and context island, tell me, what does backdrop make you feel when it means a background behind a scene? A setting that shapes an event, and something that stays in the background while the main action happens. Meaning 1. A background behind a scene, especially for photos, film, stage. Used for the visual background you see behind the main subject. Example: the cliffs made a perfect backdrop for the crew photo. Common use: photo backdrop, stage backdrop, backdrop scenery. Backdrop ready. Meaning 2. The setting or context that shapes an event. Used for the circumstances behind what is happening. Example: against the backdrop of rising winds, the crew worked faster. Common use: against the backdrop of political backdrop, historical backdrop. Backdrop, winds rising. Meaning 3. Something that stays in the background while the main action happens. Used for secondary elements that are present but not the focus. Example: the island music was a soft backdrop to the meeting, Captain. Common use: in the backdrop. Backdrop noise, a backdrop to conversation. Backdrop only. Backdrop is most literal in visual settings, a backdrop for a photo. But it also means the wider context behind events, against the backdrop of. It can even describe background elements, sound, activity, scenery, that support the main focus without taking attention. Set the scene with builder clarity, Captain. Carry backdrop for the background you frame, for the context that shapes your choices, and for the quiet support that stays behind the main action as we sail to the next island.